Gargun's world had shattered into fragments, each shard reflecting the horror of his impending transformation. Every passing moment felt like a step deeper into a macabre realm. The once familiar city now seemed like a haunting maze of uncertainty. Determined, Gargun embarked on a quest for answers. He delved into the heart of the afflicted zones where the air was thick with fear and the stench of antiseptics. The government had established makeshift medical facilities, resembling hives themselves, where those infected were quarantined. Entering one such facility, he bore witness to the suffering of the afflicted. Their anguished cries filled the air, blending with the distant buzzing of insects. Some were contorted, their bodies slowly assuming an insectoid form, while others lay still, their eyes hollow and devoid of hope. Gargun's resolve only grew stronger with each harrowing sight. He needed to find the truth and to halt this nightmarish transformation. It was during a conversation with an elderly scientist named Dr. Landon that a flicker of hope ignited within Gargun. "Have you heard of entomopathogenic fungi?" Dr. Landon's words were a whisper, strained and weary. Gargun shook his head and the old man continued. "It's a fungus that attacks insects, taking control of their minds, eventually leading to their death. But this is different. It's like a twisted mimicry, a ghastly imitation." The revelation sent shivers down Gargun's spine. The realization that this disease was somehow connected to nature's own horrors made it all the more terrifying. Days turned into weeks, and Gargun's metamorphosis continued at an agonizing pace. His body underwent grotesque changes, his limbs elongating, his fingers fusing into antennae-like appendages. He knew time was running out. Driven by desperation, Gargun sought out a clandestine group rumored to be studying the disease and searching for a cure. Through whispered exchanges and covert meetings, he finally gained access to their hidden laboratory. Inside the dimly lit underground chamber, a group of scientists huddled around a large monitor displaying intricate genetic sequences. They explained that the disease altered human DNA, inserting insect-like genes and overriding the natural order of their bodies. Gargun listened intently, his heart heavy with despair and hope warring within him. Could they find a way to reverse the mutation, to undo the horrifying metamorphosis that threatened to consume him? With every passing day, Gargun teetered on the precipice of despair, knowing that his time as a human was slipping away. The shadows of his former self grew fainter, eclipsed by the encroaching exoskeleton and insectile features. Gargun clung to the faint glimmer of hope, knowing that he had to fight for his survival and the survival of those still human. The battle against the Anthropodemic had only just begun, and Gargun was determined to face the nightmarish abyss head-on.